All right, let's take you back now to one of our top stories. A service to honor the late Rhema Bible Church founder, Pastor McCauley, will be held at the church tonight. And that's where we find our senior reporter, Chriselda Lewisis, who is there and covering this particular story for us and joins us live now. Chriselda?
Well, Bongiba, I can tell you certainly thousands of congregants and certainly people who have watched Pastor McCauley carry this church over the years have gathered here at the Rhema church in Randburg in Johannesburg to pay tribute to him. Of course, his memorial service, the honoring service, is taking place this evening. Described, of course, many descriptions we've heard over the past couple of days, but a pioneer of and a leader of the charismatic churches, and certainly a mentor to thousands, if not millions of people. I won't waste any time and bring in one of those people, of course, that was greatly inspired and mentored by Pastor McCauley, Sispa Kumalo. Mum, thank you so much for joining us this evening. We do appreciate your time. I read that tribute that you wrote honoring Pastor McCauley, and it's been a long relationship that you've had with him as a mentor. In fact, he married you and your husband, Mr. Romeo Kumalo. I mean, talk to us a bit about this relationship and how you came to be inspired by this great man.
Chriselda, I came to the sanctuary as a 16-year-old, and Pastor Ray led me to my salvation. It's in this church that I received Christ as my Lord and Savior. 34 years that Pastor Ray has been my pastor, my guide, my compass. Pastor Ray believed the best of me, encouraged me. And when the world was unkind, Pastor Ray was always there to love and to counsel and to give you hope. Pastor Ray was just not a pastor to me. He was my father. When my father passed away in 2003, Pastor Ray was there. He buried my father. When my mother passed away in 2006, Pastor Ray was there. He buried my mother. When I got married, Pastor Ray married us.
In fact, I saw you said that when you told him that you'd found someone that you love, he said, "Bring him. Let me see this man.
Check him out." And he married us in 2000. And I battled to conceive. And Pastor Ray was consistent in his prayers for me. And he kept on giving me the word that the fruit of your womb will be blessed. And today we are blessed with 3 beautiful children that he dedicated to God, christened them. I have so many stories about Pastor Ray, always proud of me. You know, one of the things, every time I came to church, it's so difficult to still speak to him in the past tense. Every time I came to church, Pastor Ray would say, "Pasi, my girl, you look fantastic." And he would give you this shout. Yes. And Pastor Ray had just an ability to make you feel like you're the only important person in his life at that moment. He was fully present and fully feeling when you were in his presence. And you never ever left the same person that you were before you came into his counsel and his presence. I remember Pastor Ray had a great sense of humor. He laughed at his own jokes, and oftentimes he'd repeat his own jokes, and you had to laugh like you're hearing it for the first time. And then he'd say, "Basi, that was a good one, right?" And I'd say, "Mfundisi, that was fantastic." He loved his chocolate cake.
Yes.
And I spoke to him on the 1st of October.
That was his birthday, yes.
I spoke to him on the 1st of October on his birthday, and little did one know that it would be the last conversation that I'll get to have with him. He was in good spirits. He was jovial, and again, always left you and sent you a blessing your way, whether on the phone, whether you were with him, whether you were breaking bread with him. It's a very hard moment for us as a church, and he couple of years ago, said I should sit on the board of the church. I'm an elder here at the church, and so we have a huge responsibility going forward to carry his legacy. And we're going to do you proud, Pastor Ray.
And I'm certainly sure you're going to do that. Sis Pastor Sana, thank you very much indeed. We've seen you as one of the elders here in the church for many years as well. Thank you very much indeed. And condolences to everyone once again. Sis Pastor Sana Khumalo, one of the elders here at the Rhema Bible Church, who shared very dear moments with the late Pastor Ray McCauley. And, just reading their Bongiwe, a tribute that she had wrote to him after hearing of the news of his passing. She detailed very precious moments that she shared with him, even marrying her off to her husband, Mr. Romeo Khumalo, and, confiding in him in, some of the difficult moments that she has also had in her life. So this was certainly someone who had that spiritual counsel for her and for thousands of others in this church and beyond.
And of course, speaking about his influence there that transcends the pulpit, that is Chriselda Lewisis there, live for us at Rhema Bible Church.